Welcome to my playthrough of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. There's plenty of shrines, secrets, and memories to unlock, so sit back and relax. Thanks for tuning in. So now that the trials are done, I can finally talk about everything that has happened since I last did this series, and my goodness gracious, a lot of things have happened in life and in general, in terms of gaming, in terms of like everything. So, oh boy, what's going on, everybody? My name is BrianSaviano, aka Bricks O'Brien, aka I got nothing. I'm just focused on playing more Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for you because so many of you have reached out to me and said, hey, when are you finishing this? Or when are you continuing this? Because you need to. I need more of this. So who am I to say no? So I'm gonna grace you with all of this amazing gameplay right now. So this is the last, before I get into other stuff here, this is the last of the Korok trials here. I believe I've done this before. This is... I don't know what this is. Okay, cool. Not to get lost in the mist. Okay, you don't get very excited. I've got a cryptic little hint for you. The hungry trees will show you the way. Spy the iron, win the day. Okay, cool. So it involves finding the iron in their mouths, which involves, yeah, just using magnesis pretty much the whole way. And I'm assuming you just kind of follow where these guys are at here. And, yeah, you'll be good. As far as I can tell, that's the deal there. You can't take these out of here. They're kind of just stuck in there. You got to take it for what it's worth and go from one location to the next. And if you get lost, well, you'll get restarted. You can kind of tell, I guess, where... Like, you can see the mist really encroaching you right there. Yeah, see, you don't want to have that happen. And you getting a higher perspective here, I don't think is really going to be helpful. So, let's see here. We're going to follow the direction of the mouth and hope that leads us toward where we need to go here. Unless it just leads us back to there. Okay, yeah, you definitely can't do anything there. There's one, two. Is that the one behind there? No, that's a castle. That's literally the castle. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. So, that's nice. Is it going to trap me? No, it's not. The mist will not take me today. No siree. So this is a pretty easy shrine by comparison of especially the last one we've done. So, yeah, quite the annoying one there. I really wanted to get that done before, but hey, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, lots has happened since I've last played Breath of the Wild. One of the things... Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, hi. Let's use a Master Sword to defeat this guy with all of my might. You can see it just slam-a-bam-bams right into him there. Put that quote on a t-shirt, why don't you? Slam-a-bam-bam. Slam-a-bam-bam the Bokoblins. So, a lot has happened. A sequel to Breath of the Wild has been announced. I really just can't believe it. I did not think that a sequel of that Is that it? Is that it? I think that's it for the shrine. Look, just listen to the wham. Just, like, that just feels powerful, you know? You just feel so, like, powerful by doing that there. I'm assuming you need to eat this. Do you want that to eat? Yeah, you do. How did I remember that, man? Oh, it's a chest. Okay, cool. A sequel got announced. Oh. Okay. A sequel got announced to Breath of the Wild, which is very surprising. I didn't think that would, A, happen in general, or B, happen as quickly as Nintendo actually made it happen. Can I open this? Hopefully I don't need to keep the stuff in there. Yeah, I definitely don't need to do that. All right, cool. So a Korok leaf would be very helpful here. Hello? Yes? Well, now, here's the thing. I can drop a lot of these swords because they're kind of useless. Oh, actually, I can't because I'm in the water. Haha. So yeah, they announced it, and it's going to be released who knows when. Probably 7,000 years from now, in all honesty. Not going to lie to you. But the fact that they even announced this happening is good for two reasons. One, that means you get more Zelda. Two, actually 3 reasons. So 2, you get more Zelda. And then 2, you're getting a sequel to this game specifically, which I am very excited for. And hopefully you can play maybe as Zelda. That's something that people have been really requesting. I'm assuming this, like, because it needs metal to go in the mouth there. Basically, a glorified braces going here, right? Maybe? Yeah, look, maybe I just remember that from way back when. When the first time I played this, that might have been it there. There's our shrine. Easy squeezy, lemon peasy, dunzo. And thirdly, you know, it's a game like this, it's more Legend of Zelda, and what it means is there's a potential, and this might be my own it definitely is my own speculation here, but I would say it has something to do with a Mario Odyssey sequel as well, because these two games came out in the same year. Now, I think Breath of the Wild was in development just ever so slightly longer than Mario Odyssey, but Mario Odyssey has actually been a thing for quite a while as well. That was in development for the Wii U way back when. So, if we're getting a sequel to Breath of the Wild, why wouldn't we get a sequel to Mario Odyssey in the same sort of idea, just using the assets from Odyssey, building on top of that, and then making a really cool game in general, you know? So, I think that's totally a possibility. Giant Ancient Core, definitely helpful. Awesome. So, I think we're going to get both games in 2021. I think that the Breath of the Wild sequel is going to come out spring 2021. It's going to be the main focus of Nintendo's E3 showcase, or the, you know, they display everything in the like in the ballroom in their booth and whatnot. I think they're going to do that, and then it's going to release that following spring. So we're going to see more information about it. That's just pure speculation. We're going to see more about it. Nothing until E3 2020, and then it's going to release later that year. So, or rather, like 9 months from that point is what I think. I think it's going to release March of 2021, kind of like this released March of 2017. So 4 years apart, I think is good for a sequel, and especially something in this scale and something as awesome as this. I think, you know, you need a lot of time for it, and yeah, I'm super excited by it. So I can't wait for it. I mean, I can wait for it. I kind of have to, right? So we defeated all the trials here. Yeah, so that's cool. Oh, we got a big hearty truffle ×3. Wow. If you eat a dish cooked with those, and you get a ton of hearts recuperated there. There's also all the hidden riddles of the what? Okay. What is the riddle? Oh. Alright, well, I guess the riddles were solved. Tom Riddle's riddles have been solved. Nice. Okay, so that concludes that section there. I want to thank you guys and no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're not done yet. We're not even close to being done. Alright, so long time since I've been around here. So 2 more sections need to be unlocked there. We're not going there quite yet. I think this is going to be the next area we explore. Then we'll make our way over to here, I would say. There's Deep Akala, which we've kind of been to before. Still on the lookout for a bunch of stuff here. Yeah, I'm going to go over here and hopefully find a new location to place down that medallion now that we've unlocked all the shrines in that area. So, there's that. Also, what had happened, so I had recorded the entirety of the trials before I left to go to Virginia for 2 weeks. I went to Brick Fair, Virginia, which I'll talk about that experience throughout this playthrough, and I took a week's vacation in Washington, D.C., so I'll also be talking about that because, hey, what else am I going to talk about? I played this game before. You already know the deal. So, it's raining. Great. Awesome. That's fantastic. So, I recorded all of the trials before that actually happened, and then I did not record the final trials, or the ending of the final trials, because I lost hardcore, as you saw, and like legit 100%. Is this the most efficient way to go? Why am I capturing that? No. Yeah, it kind of is. Whatever. It gives me a good opportunity to talk, I guess. So, I went all the way to the final trial there, and I totally messed up, and I died. So I ended up redoing all of it, and that one last bit that you saw where I was wearing something different and all that, That was that was like 2 weeks after the fact. I recorded that right when I got back from Virginia. So, yeah, it's been quite a while since I played Breath of the Wild. But, you know, it's okay. It's all good. I still know the mechanics and the controls. I got to relearn a few things here and there, but it's all good. It's all good. And I'm in a good spot mentally. I'm rested. I'm ready. I'm locked and loaded, ready to jump back into it, you know. And we're not going near Ganon's castle, just so you know. We're not going near there. And this is kind of already the most efficient way to get there. So, yeah. Hopefully you're enjoying it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be professional right now. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to lower myself a little bit right here. Look at that. Just so you can see the full capacity of the bird. So you know it's the word. Let me dump a few shields here, actually. Let me dump this, dump that. Just 'cause, you know? We don't need that stuff. We got the Master Sword, baby. It's all good. So, yeah, now that the final trials are done, now is kind of the ridiculous point of the game where we kind of are super OP for the rest of the game in a lot of ways. One of those ways is the Master Sword in general. Our hearts are pretty stellar right now. Could we defeat Ganon right now? Kinda. It would be tough, but we could do it. And once we complete the second section of DLC, the basically Link's own shrine, if you will, his own divine beast, then you get the motorcycle, which then you are totally just going to navigate this whole game super quickly. It all, you know, oh, there's a falling star. Great. Am I going to get that? Probably not. But hey, it's there. If we happen to come across it, it is what it is. I'm not going to run for it. It's not going to happen, you know. You might say, Brian, well, why don't you just get a horse and just do it this way? You know, that'd be a little bit too easy. And you know, the horses in this game are whatever. We do have horses, of course. We have a horse, of course, but navigating like these tall mountains here, it's just not efficient. So, you know, and like I said, it gives me time to talk, but this is probably the longest stretch of like nothing that's gonna happen. So let me see. Actually, wait, hold on. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I should have done that one. Because I don't want to do this one. I kind of committed to it now. Anyways, so the next shrine I have in mind, and then I'll kind of teleport. Oh, there's something going on over here. Oh, it's a Korok seed. I will look how far that thing, that massive. Okay, stop. Hey, stop it. Get out of here. Get out of here. You chill out. Relax. Hey, buddy. What's the deal here, bucko? What's trying to get away from me? All right, chill out. I can't tell what to do. It's not up there. You don't climb on top of it. What? What happened? Oh, you do climb on top of there. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, so we're gonna use a garbage bow. Okay, no time limit, I'm assuming. Hold on. Come on. Nope. Really? Chill out. Come on. There we go. 1, 2, 2, 3. Hold on, I got it. There we go. Yeah, hi. Long time no see, buddy. How you doing? I still have Hestu, by the way. Hestu's still chilling. I was close to throwing him out, not gonna lie to you. I've had Hestu for a long time, and he's just been chilling. I have been very tempted to toss him out, but I have not tossed him out just yet. He's still chilling. Oh, you know what I should do? I should go over here, actually. There must be a shrine over here somewhere. Why did I do that? Just remove the stamp. There we go. I'm gonna go down this way. Can I see the stable from here, actually? Let me just mark it on my map instead of being a dummy. How about that? Bam, there we go. Now I can actually trace to where exactly it is. Cool, cool. That way I can just fly over and do it. Oh, and I can call my horse. Look at that. Look at how smart I am. So, yeah. I went to Brick Fair, Virginia, which was a awesome experience. Brick Fair, in case you are blissfully unaware, is a Lego convention not run by Lego. It's run by fans, I guess, by a company, a guy, or whatever. Over in Chantilly, Virginia, which is 30 minutes, I believe, west of Washington, D.C. It's a very suburban area. This is a big open plain here with not much to do, not going to lie. And kind of like a lot of Virginia. Haha, fun fact for you. And that's actually a pretty massive distance to that thing there. But oh well. Once we have the horse, we'll be fine. So I got that whole thing set up from a friend of mine who was like, hey, you should help out with this show. And basically what I did was I went there many days before the public even showed up. And this kind of happens with, not kind of, it definitely happens. There will be people who go to a venue before you go to a concert or a convention or whatever, many, many days before you even show up. Sometimes hours, because concerts happen very quickly and teams show up and whatever. So I was there, I want to say Monday, where the public was showing up on Saturday. So that gives you an idea of how long this whole process was going for. I'm going to take care. Oh, there's a big bokoblin over here. Excuse me, sir. You're going to need to not, actually. You can leave my friend alone. There we go. Hey, man. How you doing, man? You good? You good, bro? This one's all mine? Oh, well, he's dead. So, are you good? I've heard of him. Cool. Oh, I think he's the guy. Is he the guy? No. Okay, cool. There's one guy who asks to take a picture of him. So, yeah, that's a thing. But I ended up going there, and I set up everything. So, like, across from every, creation that is out there, there's, like, these blockades that are up there that, make sure that you little knuckleheads don't actually touch all the cool stuff. So I set up all of those, or I helped set out all those. Helped set up all of those. I helped set up all of those. There's our shrine. That's what I'm looking for. And I did that. I also set up like curtains and stuff. I set up like this mini golf area, a mosaic area, an area where they were building a very big version of their logo, their branding and all that. So there was a lot that went into it, and it was basically rekindling my Lego store days of doing the shipment at Lego, which is basically doing a bunch of manual labor, taking boxes off of a pallet and unboxing it and doing this whole stuff for hours and hours. Basically, it was doing that type of work all day long, which can obviously get very exhausting. Luckily, your boy's been going to the gym and, going on the elliptical, so I actually have a moderate amount of stamina, which is good. I'm not just a helpless lump on a log, so that's good. So I ended up doing everything, and it was a lot, but there were quite a few people with us, so it was good. And then people just show up, and they try to have a good time, and there's all sorts of creations there. There's all sorts of really amazing creators there who bring an awesome amount of stuff. Just really, like, it's baffling how creative some of these people are, the extent that they go to bring their creations to Virginia, that whole thing. And oh boy, that totally messed me up, but it's all good. That one kind of launched into there. That one goes into there. Did that get messed up? Oh, geez. Okay, cool. Cool. So, oh, that kind of messed up. I need that to go over here. So I should have just waited the first time. All right, but once I put that one in there, then we're good. I don't really care about getting the chest. So, people will bring like a massive, like a city layout. They'll bring like custom, whatever creations they have that they make. And these can be like super big or super small or whatever. And varying levels of detail. There's like a bunch of kids who submit their stuff, and it's really cool. Gives them a chance to show off what they've built, and it's just awesome. And it's a really good time if you're a Lego builder and you are, you know a lot of people in that community, and you really get to, wait, huh? I guess just do that? Well, Yeah, oh, you know what I could do? Actually, what I should have done... that's not it. But you get the idea. What I should have done was... like... stopped it and, like... froze the time somehow. But yeah, I can't throw it, right? Yeah, it's just too tall. Okay, so one more time. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I got plenty of time with you. You're already baked in here. You're already in your seat. You got the popcorn. You're already ready. So... everyone brought their stuff, and it was cool just to see everyone interact, and I had known quite a few people from the online sphere of LEGO and all that, and it was just cool to finally meet a lot of those people. A lot of people knew who I was just because of, you know, Brick Show Brian and all that sort of stuff, so it was interesting to meet a lot of people like that, and it was an overall very good time. I ran the mosaic where people would build a specific grid of 2x2 blocks and create a picture, which ended up being a picture of a box of a helicopter made out of Lego. So it was like an actual retail box of a helicopter, a Creator 3-in-1 helicopter. So I was there for Saturday and Sunday, and actually a couple of you showed up and said hi. I promoted it and was like, hey, I'm going to be there. So if you're, you know, you're going to be at Brick Fair, Virginia, come and say hi. I'm there. So that's exactly what happened. And it was super cool to see some of you there. And it was awesome. And I was so taken back, I guess, because I was like, whoa, you drove all the way here? Cool. Awesome. I hope you have a good time. So, yeah, that was really awesome. You know, obviously helped out with the mosaic. I got some pictures and all that. Signed a couple games, which was awesome. It was kind of cool. So then the hard part kind of happened, which, you know, I was kind of expecting, but not to the extent, I don't know. So what happened was, on the way it works is Saturday, you know, I do the mosaic, and that's all fine and dandy. That's all good. I'm going to grab my horse here. I forget what his name is. His name is not Glue Factory, right? No, he's Horsea. Horsey. Gotcha, because Hosea from Red Dead 2. How could I forget? So, what happened was, on Sunday, you do the mosaic, and I'm going to aim to go... I already kind of committed to going over here, didn't I? Well, the next area that we need to go to, it kind of is over here, and we need to be at one of these stables down here. Can we see the stable on the map, actually? Is that a thing? It's like right down here. It's somewhere right around here. And you can see all the skulls down here. I forget. It's like right at the base of this area. It's not at the fire area. I think it's right before the bridge. It's like a small little hut. It's like super small. Is it back down this? It might be something. I don't know. But I'll aim. I'll go where I'm meant to go before. I'm gonna go over this way and just commit to this one here. So, and we'll just ride over that way. And that might be one of the final things we do. I'm not quite sure. But it's okay. Now we got Horsea. It's all good. So, it was kind of tough because you had to do the mosaic. Me and Joey did the mosaic the whole weekend. And then on Sunday, you do the mosaic. And then you basically have to tear apart the entire show, which means that all the stanchions, all the other stuff, that needs to get taken apart within 6 hours. So basically, it takes a couple of days for everything to get set up, and it takes just you know what? I'm going to save a little time here. How can I save a little time? I'll go over here. You know what? I'm going to do a couple different ones. I'm not going to use the horse. I'm sorry. I wasted time. Whatever. So, yeah, the whole thing needs to come apart in 6 hours. So, the work day is from 9 a.m. until midnight, which is a long day. And obviously, as a fat guy, having the mosaic be my duty, it was interesting because it was a lot, like you're bending down a lot and you're trying to like grab a bunch of, you know, these pieces and whatnot. And it's a little bit more labor than you might think. And because, you know, I'm not the skinniest guy on the planet, I like just sweat a ton. So it was really uncomfortable after a while. And then you got to spend another 6 to 7 hours tearing everything apart and, you know, making sure everything is loaded in properly and all that. So it was quite a long work day. It was a lot, but it was it was like, all right, you get to a certain point, and even if you don't like sleep well the night before, like you get to a certain point, and you'll encounter this probably later in your life. A couple parents out there may know what I'm talking about. I would assume they do, but there's going to be a certain point where kind of your adrenaline will take over, and you're like, you know what, I'm just going to keep going and going and going and going and hoping that it just gets better and you just get it done. So that's kind of where I was at. And even if I stopped for like 10 minutes, I knew I was going to realize I was so exhausted and just try to fall asleep, and I couldn't let that happen. So I just kept going. And there was a point where we got pizza from this really, really bomb pizza place called Paisanos, Paisanos. It's basically like a pizza chain, but only around there. There's like a lot of stores, and there was like tons of deliveries coming in and out of there. I ate there twice. Once on my own, because I heard it was good, and it was good. And they got pizza for us both days we were setting up. First day they got Domino's. Second day, Paisanos. Or second, time helping, it was Paisanos. It was really good. So I knew if I sat down for a long period of time, I would just get exhausted and not want to work, or not be as in the zone as as I would be if I just kept going. So after we had taken our break for dinner, which I'm getting so hungry for pizza right now, and it's getting a little bit later where I can't order pizza, and I shouldn't get pizza. I really shouldn't. But that Paisanos pizza was really, really good. So after doing that, I'm like, all right, I got to keep going. And like, there's all these tablecloths that people put out there, and I went with this big linen cart and just went to all the tables that were remaining and grabbed all of the linen that was on there, because like, oh man, I just needed to keep moving. And to keep myself really moving, this guy's guarding the shrine here. We basically got to get a ton of rupees to make it happen. I put on my Bluetooth headphones, was the Mario Kart Double Dash soundtrack, and I just kept riding around everywhere. And there's a thing that you kind of have to do, but I cannot endorse because it's not technically how you are supposed to use this thing, but a pallet jack. Everyone around there was basically riding a pallet jack, which is a very unique skill to do that. And I didn't know how to do it before. It's basically like riding a big scooter, pretty much. I didn't know how to do it before, and then I learned, and it really made the process a lot easier. I don't even know how many I need to get, but I'm just going to keep on going here and try to get as many as I can and hope for the best, So, yeah. And like, I just rode around on the pallet jack with the Mario Kart Double Dash soundtrack, and I was like, all right, I'm just going to keep going. And like, I really wanted to record Mario Kart Double Dash with Joey, Maniac 4 Bricks, but he was too busy hanging out with all his internet celebrity Lego friends and not me. So I'm like, all right, Joey, you do what you want, man. It's all good. I could have called him over and been like, hey, let's record this, but he's too busy having fun. I wasn't going to take him away from that, So I popped on that soundtrack, and I just kept working and going and going and going. And honestly, like, not going to lie to you guys, like, I love me, my hip-hop and, pop music and basically everything except country. Ooh, there we go. Wow, that worked out a little bit more than I thought it would. I'm almost going to get maybe 100 here, actually. But it's something about video game soundtracks to listen to. Maybe not while you're working out or something, because that's a little too much. But, like, when you gotta just go, like, that music for Mario Kart Double Dash is designed to be like, all right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And it's, like, super fast and super immersive and all that. Cool. I can't believe I made that. If I get 100, I'll be satisfied. I didn't even pay attention to what the goal was, dude. I just went for it. So, cool. I'm just gonna try it. I don't even know. Watch, it's like 120, and I totally messed it up, but oh well. No, I could still probably get 120, actually. Just heal up a little bit here. And there was just something about it because it's designed to be that way, that I just kept going. And I was like, all right, I'm on fire. Let's go. Like, not literally on fire, obviously, because that would be terrifying. But, like, I just kept going for it. And I got all the linen done, and, like, I popped that on, and I did other soundtracks as well. Because all that music is meant to get you hyped. It's meant to get you excited and kind of focused and in the zone and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, it was fun, and it was... And what was great about it was afterward. It was me, Joey, Kevin, Dan, a bunch of awesome people that I had met through the experience. And we had actually just... Oh, that was a risky move right there. Okay, cool. I got 130. 128. Not bad. You went over the limit. Wait, what? I went over... There's a... What? Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's a limit? How many... What do I need? 100 rupees. Really? I need 100 on the dot? That's a bit much. Alright, let me do that again. And actually pay attention to the goal, alright? I'll continue my train of thought in a second. Finally, geez. Okay, so you needed to get 100 on the dot, and I needed to redo that, like, 2 more times because I totally messed up on the way down, and, like, I had to climb all the way back up, and yeah. So, what I was saying before was after that 13 hours, 15 whatever hour work day, that whole thing happened. I went with Kevin, Dan, and Joey to a place that I had sworn off for so long. This is a Goron Tor's blessing. Because of previous experiences I've told you about, a great Frostblade, awesome, whatever. We have the Master Sword upgraded to 60 power. It does nothing for me now, but I went to Wendy's at 1 o'clock in the morning and got myself a medium Frosty, a large medium Diet Coke that I didn't finish, a Dave's double with everything on it, and fries. And it was the most glorious thing I have eaten in 700 years. It was phenomenal. It was so good. It was so good. I just felt like complete as a human being. It just felt so right, and it didn't really feel all that wrong. If I'm going to be honest with you, it really just wasn't that wrong at all. So that happened, just so you know. So there's this over here. Are there any shrines around here? I feel like there's shrines around here. There must be one, or there's definitely some in here. Like, that's one right there. It has to be. Yeah, that absolutely is a shrine. But, like, I can't access there because it's super hot. Super hot. Super hot. But that I'm going to take care of in the next episode and making our way over toward the mountain here. So I guess I will make my way toward there because, hey, why not? So it basically involves... Actually, no, that's a bad idea. That's a very bad idea. What I'm going to do is the next episode is going to be, I can confirm, the next episode will be going over to the next Divine Beast because we need heat protection because of the area we're going to go into, and it requires a specific armor that I am now learning from because first time I played this game, I totally messed it up and made it a lot more difficult for me. So a bit shorter of an episode than I wanted it to, but hey, that is okay. We're at the Moakit Shrine once again, and I'm going to direct us toward a stable that is right here, and we're going to see what the stable has in store for us in the next episode of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's good to be back. My name is BrianSaviano, a.k.a. Lincoln Log Larry, and I'll see you again next time for more Mario Odyssey on the Super Nintendo. Peace out. Bye.